All right. So, um, hey everyone, just putting this in here. Um, okay. So let me share my screen. Also, if you guys are in here, you can hear me fine. Hit that like button. Okay. That way, I'll be knowing that you can hear me fine. You can see me fine. That's the pretty standard thing that we require from you. Um, so yeah, hit that like button. Okay. Drop in a comment. Drop in a hi. Wanted to do this stream, this live, because right now we are in a very choppy and uncertain market, and lots of people are getting worried and lots of people are making mistakes. And because lots of people are making mistakes, I thought this would be a good time that I'll share some of the rookie crypto mistakes that I have made, and these mistakes will help everyone learn and understand what to do and what not to do. So if you can hear me, if you can listen to me, just let me know in the chat, hit that like button. Okay, we want this stream to get as much reach, as much engagement as possible. Let me just stop this for a second. Check my settings. um if I share now, how does it come across? Does this look the same? Oh yeah, so we'll definitely talk about that too. Okay, great. So the first mistake that I have seen a lot of people, including myself, make is over diversification. Okay, this is the first and the foremost mistake that I've seen a lot of people making. Over diversification is something that many people don't understand. It simply means that you have diversified way too much and you cannot keep a track of all the moving parts. So, for example, you have bought a lot of coins. Okay, and when you over diversify, when you buy a lot of coins, we call these positions as peanut positions. Say you have a $1,000 portfolio, and in this $1,000 portfolio, you end up putting your money in 20 coins or 30 coins, which means you have essentially put $30 to $50 in every coin. So even if one of these coins go really big, you are not going to get that much advantage, that much benefit. Okay, that's why we call it peanut position, because the position is really small to make an impact on this portfolio. Now, had you had a portfolio worth $1 million, even a small position could be $1,000 or more. And in that case, this would make a lot of sense. Okay. So this is the mistake I made in 2017. I got into 50 plus coins. I bought these coins thinking that every one of them will go 100x. But of course, not every one of them went 100x. In fact, not even a single one of them went 100x. So this is one thing that you definitely need to consider. Don't be a person who has a lot of peanut positions. Okay, concentration is something that is going to get you to build a lot of wealth, and not over diversification. The second mistake that I have made is I have tried to do everything. I have tried my hands at airdrops. I have tried my hands at trading. I even tried futures once. I have tried staking, yield farming, DeFi, uh, GameFi, lots of different things. And the biggest learning here was that trying a lot of different things is really great because that way I was learning a lot about the market, and that helped me understand which things I was really good at. But at the same time, trying to do all of these at the same time really impacted my mental health. Like I was getting stressed, I was getting exhausted, thinking that, oh, I have to do all of these at the same time. So if you are a semi active or active investor or market participant and you have a few hours a day that you want to put in, then definitely spending this time is really important, and understanding what works for you is really important. But trying to do all of these at the same time will not take you anywhere. So this is one that you definitely need to understand. Focus on one thing at a time. Okay, if you want to go for trading, focus on trading for a month or 2 months. Create a trading journal. See how would you trade, how your trades would play in different market conditions. Understand what's working for you in trading and what's not working for you in trading. When you create a log of all of these emotions, your progress, and everything else, things become very simple. So, this is something that you need to consider. The third one, I have again done this mistake is I got hacked or lost my money in a lot of scams. Okay, uh, I should probably say hacked and scammed. So I shared this in Discord as well that in August I lost 8% of my portfolio in scams. So this is one thing that almost every person in crypto at some point of time will go through, going through scams, because we are so early in the crypto market that we cannot really avoid these. And the smartest of the smartest people fall to these scams. Okay, so if you are someone who is in crypto who is falling scam to these things, you have to be very careful. Some of the most common scams are where people promise you fixed returns, where you open malicious links. Okay, uh, for example, if you are participating in a pre-sale and you opened a link that was not shared by the team, now you would be redirected to a page where if you connect your wallet, your funds will be drained out. So this is something you need to be very particular about. Opening malicious links inside your Telegram, inside your DApp like MetaMask or Trust Wallet will drain your wallet, and you don't want that. Okay, so this is one of the mistakes that I have made. Thankfully, I never invested in uh, these scammy videos that we see where people are saying that they're having a giveaway where they'll send you 500 ADA if you send them to 50 ADA, because no one does that, right? In the real world, no one does that. So thankfully, I've never fallen a prey to that. But again, it wouldn't be a wonder if people would be falling prey to it, because these videos, these scammers are so convincing that they literally convince you into believing that what they are telling you is the right thing, and it's genuine and it's legit. If you have ever seen any of these, you know how risky it can be. Few days back, we had someone in Discord who lost $40,000, all of his life savings in a scam. He was getting daily returns. He thought oh wow, this company is great. They're giving me daily returns. So He got scammed, lost his life savings. The next one is FOMO and FUD. So FOMO is when you feel the greed, when you feel the fear of missing out, when everyone around you is hyped up around a project, there is a strong FOMO. And feeling FOMO is normal. I have lost money a lot of times because of FOMO. And the biggest harsh reality for me has been in accepting that I could fall prey to FOMO, because humans have a bad habit of thinking that they're really good at avoiding scams, they're really good at emotional control, they're really good at emotion management, but we really suck at it. One of the things that has worked well for me during this time has been maintaining a log of my emotions, my investing journey. This is one of the reasons why I started my Discord server, because I wanted to be logging and journaling down my experiences. I have lost a lot of money in FOMOing on projects without understanding if the project is fitting into my criteria, if it is something I would like to invest in, if the fundamentals are strong. No, I just FOMOed in because of quick money, because I wanted to get rich quick, because I felt an urgency to make money. I felt a strong need to make money. I did not want to be left behind in the social media race of sharing screenshots and sharing gains. I thought, why should I be the one who is not making money? I want to make money too. And that is where it made a lot of difference for me. So, FOMOing in is definitely something which you need to understand and not do of. And one of the bad things that a lot of people do, this I have not done myself, but I have seen lots of people doing, is creating FUD. So when people lose money into something, they start creating a FUD. They start saying that this project is scam, they are scamming people, this is something that is not legit. And when you create FUD, you're not helping anyone. A lot of times people lose their money, but then they think that if they can FUD, they can probably get some sort of emotional respite, some sort of emotional condolence, that, oh, they were able to do at least some payback. But in the first place, they lost most of their money because they FOMOed in. So many times you would see people creating FUD around projects. A lot of these times, this FUD would be coming from a place of negligence and FOMO, because they FOMOed into something and they lost money. Now they want going ahead and they're creating FUD around a project. So you need to be smart enough to not do it yourself and recognize when someone is creating genuine FUD and when someone is actually just FUDding for the sake of it. Because again, when you see FUD, when everyone in Telegram is saying that this project is a scam, sell, 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 sell right now, even you are going to feel the pressure of selling, because as an investor, you want to protect your money. But when you dig into it, when you ask people the reason, when you cross verify everything that they are telling you and see for yourself, then you can take better decisions. And of course, if the evidence supports that this is a FUD or this is a genuine FUD, uh, it's a clear scam, then of course you take an exit while you can. But if the evidence shows that people are just creating FUD because they have not done their research, you can probably understand that it's because people are lazy, right? People are not doing the research. And in that case, you want to protect your investment, because I have taken exits out of projects at wrong time because I believed in the FUD. I trusted random strangers on the internet for my investment decisions. So FOMOing in and either FUDding or falling prey to FUD is something that you don't need to do, and you need to avoid this mistake. The fifth mistake that I have made is I have bought pointless but cute or hyped NFTs. So there was this time when I bought the first NFT. It was supposed to be a utility NFT, and they kept airdropping us new NFTs. So I got new NFTs and then I bought another one. And then recently I bought another one because of hype. Again, clearly because of hype. So at this point of time, I don't buy any NFTs until and unless I'm not clear about the utility and what that NFT is going to do in my plan and how that's going to help me. So you have to understand this part as well, that don't buy into NFTs just because you think that this looks cute. Okay, that way you're going to get wrecked. Buy something for utility. Buy something because it fits into your plan. Or if you want to support artists, collect art, do that. But don't buy NFTs just because you find them cute. Lots of people fall prey to buying NFTs because they feel, wow, let me buy this. This looks really great. The team has great marketing. But NFTs are highly illiquid assets. I don't even call them assets. I just call them crypto securities. NFTs are really illiquid. They are trend based, they are hype based. You never know when the trend and the hype are going to die down. So you have to avoid buying NFTs until and unless you don't have a reason. Again, this is someone that I have not done entirely myself. This is something that a lot of my friends have done, but I still included this. Is buying trends at or around all-time highs, like Dogecoin, Shiba Coin, SafeMoon, meme coins, shit coins. Um, I have made the mistake of buying a shitcoin or plenty of shitcoins around all time high, their all time high. Of course, that one I have done. Once I even bought a meme coin around its all time high. But when you buy something because it's trending or at around its all time high, you are going to either wait for a long time to recoup your losses, or you're probably going to see your money going to zero. So you don't invest into trends, especially at all time highs. That's a huge mistake that you can make. Seventh, I did not buy enough BTC or Ethereum in my first run of 2017. I hardly had 5 or 10% BTC and Ethereum in my portfolio because I thought I was too late, and I thought I did not have enough money to buy a complete or a whole Bitcoin. So I would buy other coins. But Bitcoin and Ethereum are where most of the people have put most of their money. They collectively have 60% of the market cap between them. If you're investing into crypto, it's highly recommended by the experts that you start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You understand how these two work, you understand the tech behind them, you understand the utility of each, and you have these in your portfolio because they are really, really big crypto projects. In fact, two of the biggest crypto projects. And you should always have some amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum in your portfolio to have stability. Plus the utility and the mass adoption and all the other factors around crypto impact BTC and Ethereum the most, and vice versa. So in this run, I have been having at least 20 to 30% of my portfolio at least in BTC and Ethereum, sometimes more, sometimes less, but 20 to 30 is something that I'm keeping a minimum of. It adds a lot of stability. Of course, there is fluctuations, there is volatility in the market, but having these two in my portfolio, I can sleep soundly knowing that I've put my money in the top two crypto projects out of 12,000, 13,000 cryptocurrencies. The next one is not taking enough profits. Of course, everyone is guilty of doing this one. We don't take enough profits because we think that this coin is going to go up, 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 up. And that's why we don't take profits. But Eventually, if you don't take profits, someone else will, and you'll miss out on a lot of potential gains. Think about this. Do you want to be the guy who made 100x on paper, or do you want to be a guy who made 10x in real life or in reality? Because if you take profits, you are becoming smart, you are controlling your greed and FOMO, and you are building the muscle of discipline. Plus, when you take profits, your capital grows, your portfolio grows, and you get more money to put into the next projects. You can compound your win. But when you don't take profits, you miss out on a lot of potential gains. A lot of people did not sell their Bitcoin at $69,000. I sold 50-60% of my Bitcoin, 70% of my Bitcoin around, I think, $68,000 or $66,000, somewhere around that. And now I have been buying it back almost periodically, and it's down by 30%, 35% from its all time high. So I saved myself from losing those potential gains because I booked profits. Booking profits is really important. If you don't take profits, you'll be left either with very little gains or you'll be left as a bag holder. So taking profits is really important. The ninth one is no fiat positions to buy the dip. I have been sharing this multiple times in different places, at different places, that have at least 20-30% in USDT, in stable coins, to buy the dip. If you don't have money to buy the dip, you'll never be able to become a profitable investor. So you need to buy the dip, you need to keep money, build that habit of having 20-30% of your portfolio in stable coins. A lot of people say, why should I keep 20-30% of my money in stable coins? I'm going to miss out on potential gains. I can put this into another coin that can do a 20 or 30x. And sure, it can do a 20 to 30x, but ask yourself, how many times have you booked a profit at 20 to 30x? And what if when the market corrects by 80-90%, you don't have any money to buy the dip? What are you going to do then? You'll end up becoming someone who'll face massive losses because you did not have enough money to buy the dip. So if you want to buy the dip, if you want to buy the dip, if you want to have dry powder, as we say in crypto, you need to have 20 to 30% of your portfolio in stable coins. And lastly, when you don't do any research and you take advice from random strangers across the internet, which I have done when I purchased these 50 plus coins, I was literally buying any coin that random people were telling me without doing my own research, without thinking much. I was like, of course, these people are going to be smart. They have done their research. I should listen to them. Of course, I lost a lot of money while doing that. So, whenever someone tells you about a project, the first thing that you need to do is you need to ask, why are they recommending that project to you? What's their research? What's the reason they are investing? Just by asking these couple of questions, you're going to learn a lot. If you are investing into something, ask yourself, what does your research tell you? Because if you don't do your research, if you buy something without conviction, without research, you won't be able to hold on to it in the long run. And if you can't hold on to it in the long run, you'll miss out on potential gains, and the possibility of selling at a loss is also going to be there. That is why you should always do your research. You should always research coins that strangers tell you, ask them about their research, and make educated decisions. Otherwise, you'll end up speculating. So I hope these 10 rookie mistakes that I have made have shared some new insights, new experiences with you. If you learned something, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop in a comment. Okay. This way, we would be able to reach out to the maximum number of people. When you subscribe, you'll also be able to get a notification about the next one. You can also turn on the bell icon, and once the video and you can also drop in a comment. That way, we would be reaching out to a lot of people. We plan to do these lives regularly again, so definitely need your support in taking this forward, because the more people that hop on these lives, the more engagement they put in, the more we can reach out to new people. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. For your video, Aniket, definitely uh, I'm gonna record a quick one because this is around Project Fedaro. I'll share the video with you by tonight for sure in Discord. All right, gonna end this here, guys. See you all in the next live. I hope you guys have hit that like button and you have subscribed to the channel.